The station Central Ohio turns to for school closing and winter weather information. Depend on Operation Stormwatch from the Giant.
610 WTVN Columbus.
It's 4 o'clock. News Radio 610 WTVN. Good afternoon. I'm Greg Kurtz. This is the 4 o'clock report, the exclusive radar weather watch forecast. Clouds moving back in tonight, maybe a flurry towards morning, but milder. Complete weather details are coming up with meteorologist Ken Kopf. Just 2 days before the nation's first presidential primary, a man with a lot of clout has thrown his support behind the front-runner.
Bill Graham says he has come back to New Hampshire not to campaign for himself, but to endorse Bob Dole, and he has indeed done that. Bill Graham has just endorsed Bob Dole for the presidency of the United States, saying it's Dole that can bring together the social and economic conservatives of the Republican Party. So now it's Bill Graham throwing his full weight behind Bob Dole. Jim Hickey, ABC News, Manchester, New Hampshire.
The latest polls put Dole and Buchanan in a dead heat, with Alexander and Forbes tied for third in New Hampshire. Dole has a comfortable lead here in Ohio. The Ohio poll, conducted by the University of Cincinnati, showing Dole getting support from 47% of people who say they're likely to vote in the state's GOP primary in March. Pat Buchanan a distant second with 13%. Another prominent Republican is in Columbus. Newt Gingrich visiting the Columbus Zoo today, the guest of Congresswoman Deborah Price. The House Speaker very familiar with the animals here. One nipped him on the nose during a recent trip by Jack Hanna to Washington.
One of the things that livens up Washington, as Congresswoman Price can tell you, it's very hard work, and you can get too somber, I think, and too deeply immersed in the details. And when Jack comes by and brings a handful of animals, it's just it's great fun to have him spend an hour or two with us.
And tonight, Gingrich will be the featured guest at a GOP fundraiser hosted by Limited Chairman Les Wexner. Hillary Rodham Clinton says she's made some mistakes as First Lady, but says much of the criticism directed at her is politically motivated. In a New Yorker interview, Mrs. Clinton says it was a mistake to keep details of the administration's failed health care initiative private. It's been a grim Sunday for the feds in Silver Spring, Maryland.
The crumpled wreckage of a Maryland commuter train was propped upright so that investigators could check the switches at the site of Friday's fatal crash. We were told the commuter train was going twice as fast as it should have been, indicating the engineer either missed a signal or the signal didn't work. 11 people died in the collision. That's ABC's Catherine Smith. The leader of a community group calls it a national treasure. Walmart perhaps sees it as the ultimate President's Day sales site. It, in this case, is the boyhood home of George Washington near Fredericksburg, Virginia. A community group is launching a campaign to fight Walmart's plans to build a store at the site. On the 610 Sports Scoreboard, college hoops, the Ohio State women trying to hang on the road in Big Ten play. The Lady Buckeyes leading at Indiana 66-60 with about 3 minutes to go. A thriller at Daytona. Dale Jarrett holding off pole sitter Dale Earnhardt by a car length to win the 38th running of the Daytona 500. It's Jarrett's second Daytona 500 victory, another heartbreaker for Earnhardt, who has never captured the Great American Race. And the Ohio Super Lotto jackpot is up to $30 million for Wednesday night. No big winners from last night's drawing. Traffic and weather together are up next. WTVN News Time, 4:03.
Not a bad idea. Okay, people, we've had some great offers here at Cellular One, but we need to do something that'll really draw a crowd. Let's make it the wildest thing we've ever done. Jason, got any ideas?
Well, I can juggle, sir. Hatchets, chainsaws, you name it.
Bigger. Gary?
I'd walk on glass for you, sir.
Well, I'd crawl on my belly like a snake.
I'd eat fire if you wanted me to.
No. Think cellular. Think deals, Sue.
How about free weekend calls for, say, the next 6 months?
Free weekend calls for 6 months. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, sir, I just thought...
I like it. It's insane, but why stop there? Let's throw in a free portable cellular phone, too.
Well, he's lost his marbles.
It's madness. I love it. Good job, Sue.
Oh, well, thanks.
Brown noser.
Cellular One's Chat Pack. Free weekend calls, a free phone, $19.99 a month with a 2-year service agreement. 45 cents a minute, new activations only. Other restrictions apply. Offer ends March 10th.
For the Chat Pack from Cellular One, call 325-2000 or visit a participating authorized agent. Share your ride home with the day's best information. News at the top and bottom of each afternoon hour. Weekdays on News Radio 610 WTVN.
I'm Pam Spencer. Here's a road construction update. Of course, work continues on the 270 Stelzer connector there south of Morse Road. We'll also have reconstruction of Cleveland Avenue north of 5th and north of Morris Road for 1996, and Granville Street between 62 and Hamilton Road in Gahanna. Don't forget the 161 Expressway around New Albany. Completion for that is set for June. I'm Pam Spencer, 610 WTVN Yellowbird Traffic.
The exclusive 610 WTVN radar weather watch forecast for tonight. Look for clouds to be on the increase. We may see a flurry or two towards morning, lows tonight around 20. On Monday, cloudy and milder with a chance of a little light rain or drizzle, highs near 43. Cloudy skies continue Monday night, still mild with some light rain likely, lows near 38. Cloudy and mild Tuesday, some more light rain likely, highs around 54. I'm meteorologist Ken Kopf, 610 WTVN Radar Weather Watch.
At your official weather station, bright sunshine, 20 degrees downtown, 21 at Port Columbus, 7 with the wind chill. Repeating this hour's top story, former candidate Phil Gramm throws his support behind GOP presidential frontrunner Bob Dole. For ABC's Jim Hickey and Catherine Smith and meteorologist Ken Kopf, I'm Greg Kurtz. Next news at 4:30, bulletins at 1.